My name is Jessica Colasso and I run partnerships for the iHub. I'm happy to talk about the partnership we have with Google, specifically Google for Entrepreneurs this year, which seeks to actually increase the visibility of tech entrepreneurs. And we're here to increase that percentage from 15% to 18% in 2015.
Pivot East is East Africa's premier mobile startups pitching competition. The competition has been held annually since 2011. iHub's participation in the 40 Forward Challenge involves telling stories about women in technology and entrepreneurship. We asked participants and observers about their Pivot East experience and what they thought about women entrepreneurs at the competition.
Pivot East has been amazing, especially for us being a young startup. One of the things we wanted is to come here and be linked in, just know about what is happening in the industry. And it has definitely been a good space for us to get contacts, to have interface with investors, but also put a product out there so that people can know about it.
My experience in Pivot has been a very interesting journey. I began at a place where I didn't quite know what I wanted to achieve or the kind of milestones that I would hope to get to. And it's been an eye-opening experience. The key thing that I'm going to take away from this is the networks. And their stories and how those kind of infuse into our process and our learnings and in shaping us into better people, into entrepreneurs and business people that can build something that is sustainable.
iHub and our startup community is proud to be a part of the Google Entrepreneurs 40 Forward Challenge. The iHub is one of 40 startup communities taking new approaches to increase the representation of women in our community. Women-led tech companies achieve 35% higher return on investment, and when venture-backed, they bring in 12% more revenue than male-owned tech companies. However, women are still underrepresented in startup communities.
I guess for us as Akira Chicks, I was impressed that there are women, but I wasn't impressed by the number when I look at the ratio.
Yeah.
And I've taken it upon myself that next year we need to have more women actually presenting applications over here. But I think even beyond just presenting applications in competitions, I would like to see more women entrepreneurs.
A hub full of women entrepreneurs.
Exactly.
Ooh, that would be so cool.
I know.
Today's events, specifically looking at women at Pivot East, it's been phenomenal so far. I think if you looking at the diversity, there was a great mix of speakers and judges who are women, and even people, entrepreneurs who are pitching their idea. I think we are seeing a lot more where there's a lot of women who are getting involved and who are showing their creativity and pitching a lot of the ideas that they have for Kenya and for the region at large.
So it shows that there's a lot of opportunity and a lot of women getting into entrepreneurship in this country. They're really working hard at it and they're providing great value.
It hasn't been easy, and I will say for women it's not as easy as it is for men, because you have to think about raising capital, but also just the idea of business. What we have in Africa is a lot of copying, seeing something working somewhere and redoing it, which is business, but that is not entrepreneurship, that is not thinking up stuff.
I think that the notion that women aren't entrepreneurial is a fallacy, and the truth is that by nature and by the values of entrepreneurship, a lot of women have that entrepreneurial spirit.
Our training program targets girls who come from the low-income areas. You find that in the slums, many of the entrepreneurs are actually women. They have their own shops, they have their own small businesses that they're doing. I think we need to tap into that entrepreneurial spirit.
So, what can be done to make the entrepreneurship environment friendlier for women?
I'd probably wish for more women entrepreneurs to guide us through the whole process of being an entrepreneur and basically give us a guideline of how the things to do and not things to do. Support that I've gotten in my journey as an entrepreneur is basically from my parents, my mom and my sister specifically. They've supported me through the whole period, and so far so good.
I think if more women saw other women that have taken risks and have done it and have made it, that would be amazing. I think we need more young ladies who have mentors that have gone through the process and are willing to share their experiences and their stories, not only their successes, but their failures. That's what I want to see. And I want to see that done for younger generations and building this culture of women for women. And yeah.
Women in Uganda need more support, especially with the hubs that come up, because they need to be made aware that there's opportunities where they can go and actually link up with other entrepreneurs and boost their businesses.
It was encouraging and refreshing to see women taking part in various pitching sessions at Pivot East this year.
I want to hear of other women entrepreneurs who are doing great stuff, whereby we can share, meet, network, and learn from each other and inspire each other and just take it to the next level. Boom! We're out there to get you, ladies and gentlemen. Women entrepreneurship, watch this slot.